Your bank is taking your money every month. And no, it's not just a coincidence. It's an entire system of quiet, hidden fees that you most likely haven't even noticed. I was a financial expert for 7 years, and now I'm going to reveal all their tricks to you. I'll show you how they drain your account, and more importantly, how this can be stopped. For years, I traded on financial markets and analyzed the balance sheets of major corporations. I saw from the inside how the financial system works, and I'm telling you, the place you trust with your money is often the same place that's taking it from you. You look at your statement, see the main transactions, and think, everything is fine with your money. But the devil is in the details, in the very fine print that nobody reads. And those details are hidden behind friendly-sounding names. This isn't about a few pennies. For millions of people, these fees add up to hundreds of and even thousands of dollars in lost money every year. That's money you could be investing, or saving, say, for a down payment. Today, we're going to rip the cover off this entire system. I won't just list all the fees for you. I'll show you the psychological tricks behind them, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan to keep your money. Stay with me, because this will change your finances. The biggest theft doesn't happen at gunpoint. It happens through one phrase on your statement. That phrase is monthly account maintenance fee. It's a charge for the privilege of keeping your money there, the same money they use to issue loans, and from which they earn enormous profits. It's like paying a subscription for access to your own money. Usually it's a small amount. $10 or $15 a month. Banks know that you're unlikely to notice a number like that. Your brain will just write it off as a minor expense. So let's do the math. $15 a month is $180 a year. Over 10 years, that's $1,800 handed to the bank for nothing. And here's the catch. The account is advertised as free, but with conditions buried in the fine print. The fee is waived if you meet certain criteria, like keeping a balance of $1,500 in your account, or receiving at least $500 in direct deposits. Sounds reasonable, but it's actually a trap. What if your car breaks down and your balance drops? Even for one day. Boom, you've been charged a fee. What if you changed jobs and your paycheck came in late? Boom, another fee. That's how the system works. They create rules that are easy to break in everyday life. This gives them a stable and reliable income stream. When I was first starting out, I fell for this hook myself. I had an account with a $12 monthly fee. It could be waived if the balance stayed at $1,500. One time, my balance dropped to $1,400 for just 2 days. The bank immediately charged me $12. I was furious. I felt punished just for using my own money. The solution is simple. Call your bank and ask whether you're paying a monthly fee. If yes, ask, how can I avoid this? But the best solution is to simply fire your bank. Switch to an online bank or credit union. They don't have giant offices and have lower overhead costs, so they often don't have monthly fees. This one step will save you nearly $200 a year. Next, the fee that turns a mistake into a disaster. It's the overdraft fee, or overdraft charge. It's a penalty for spending more than you have. And it's the biggest sources of income for banks. In recent years, people have paid billions in overdraft fees. Here's how the trap works. You buy a coffee for $5. You think you have $20 in your account, but forgot about autopay. In reality, your balance is already negative $2. The bank kindly lets the purchase go through, and for that kindness, charges you a $35 fee. Your $5 coffee just cost you $40. The worst part is the banks used to enroll you automatically. They called it overdraft protection. You would supposedly avoid the awkwardness of a declined card. In reality, it was a license to charge you fees. Now they need your consent, but many people still give it. And that's not all. Banks can reorder your transactions. They process the largest purchase first to maximize the number of overdraft charges. The solution? First, opt out of overdraft coverage. It's your legal right. The transaction will simply be declined. A declined transaction is free. A $35 fee is not. Second, set up low balance alerts. Have the bank text you when your account drops below $100. Third, link your checking account to your savings account. If you overdraft, money will transfer from there automatically. Some banks charge a smaller fee for this, around $10, but the best banks do it completely for free. Speaking of the best solutions, I've put together a complete checklist of all hidden fees. I have also prepared scripts for talking to your bank. All of this is waiting for you on my Telegram channel. Subscribe at Oz Austin on Fin. The link is in the description. Now let's talk about plastic. Credit cards. This is a genuine minefield of hidden charges. The most obvious one is the annual fee. Banks lure you in with promises of cash back and rewards. For premium cards, the fee can run into hundreds of dollars. Some elite cards cost up to $700 a year. The trick here is privilege inflation. They justify the fee with a long list of perks and benefits, but then make those perks increasingly difficult to actually use. Did you know that most rewards go completely unused? Banks are betting that you won't use your perks, meaning you pay full price for a fraction of the value. The late payment fee is a double hit. Miss a payment by just one day, and you get charged up to $40. But that's not all. Your rate can be bumped to the penalty rate, and that, mind you, is nearly 30% annual interest. Suddenly your balance starts growing at a terrifying speed. Foreign transaction fees. Planning a trip or just buying something from an international website? Watch out for fees between 1% and 3% of the purchase amount. This is a completely pointless fee in today's world, and many modern cards have already gotten rid of it. The credit card cash advance fee. This is one of the most expensive mistakes you can make. You'll be charged a fee of 3% to 5% immediately. On top of that, interest starts accruing the very same second. It's a move of desperation, and banks profit greatly from it. You need to become a ruthless auditor of your own wallet. At the end of the year, ask yourself, did the perks pay off? If not, call your bank and ask for a retention offer. Often they'll offer you a bonus or credit to keep you around. If not, ask to be moved to a no-fee card. For late payments, set up autopay. Right now, at least for the minimum payment. It's your safety net. For foreign transactions, get a card with no such fees. As for credit card cash advances, simply don't do it. What you've already learned is just the tip of the iceberg. We're about to expose the silent fees, the ones that silently drain your money without you noticing. If you're ready to fight back, hit subscribe. And if a fee shocked you, write about it in the comments. Let's expose these tactics together. Now for the most cunning fees of all, the ones you truly never see coming. The out-of-network ATM fee, a classic. You need cash, and your bank's ATM is nowhere nearby. What happens? You get charged twice. First, the ATM owner charges a fee, say $3. Then your bank charges a fee for using an outside network. That's another $3 on top of everything. You just paid nearly $6 to access your own money. Do that twice a month, and you'll lose over $140 a year. The inactivity fee. It's simply outrageous. If you have an account you don't use, sometimes just 6 months, the bank can start charging you for a dormant account. They literally punish you for being a good saver. The amount can range from $5 to $20 a month. They're hoping you forgot about an old account with a couple $100 in it. The paper statement fee. Getting them in the mail? You might want to check your account details. Many banks now charge between $2 and $5 a month for this. They present it as a green step toward digitization, but in reality, it's just another way to make money. The solution? Plan your cash withdrawals in advance. Only use ATMs from your bank's network, or switch to a bank that reimburses all ATM fees. A great hack. Get cash back at a grocery store checkout for inactivity fees. Any activity is enough. Set up an automatic $1 transfer to that account. For paper statement fees, log into your account. Go to Settings and switch to Electronic Statements. It takes 2 minutes and saves you up to $60 a year. Knowledge is great, but only action will get your money back. Here is your step-by-step action plan. Step 1. Your personal audit. Download your account statements from the last 3 months. Take a marker and highlight every single fee. Look for the words fee, charge, or interest. Add it all up. That number will be your motivation. Step 2. The phone interrogation. For each fee, call your bank. Be polite but firm. Say, "Hi, I see a fee here and I'd like to have it removed. I've been your customer for years. Can't you help me out?" You'll be surprised how often they cave. If they removed the fee, ask, "Thank you. What do I need to do to make sure this doesn't happen again?" Step 3. The strategic switch. Based on your audit, it's time to make a decision. If you're constantly fighting fees, it's time to say goodbye. The world of online banking and credit unions is vast. Look for accounts that offer no monthly fees, no overdraft fees, free access to any ATM, and no foreign transaction fees. Switching banks can seem like a hassle, but a couple of hours of work will save you thousands of dollars. Let's be honest, your bank is not your partner. You are the product. Your financial freedom is their multi-billion-dollar profit. They're counting on us not reading the fine print. They're counting on us not disputing the charges. They're counting on your inaction. But today, that ends. Now you have a plan. You know their tricks. You see their traps. And you have specific solutions for each one. You know that a free account can cost thousands, that a $5 coffee can turn into a $40 expense, and that you can be penalized just for being a good saver. Don't let these silent leaks dictate your future. Your money should work for you, not for bank shareholders. Run the audit, make the calls, and if needed, switch banks. Protect your money from those who are trying to take it. You work too hard to just give it away. If you want to get daily tips on how to do this and stay informed about all the financial systems tricks, join my private community on Telegram. My handle is Austin Onfin. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.